Take
three.
Take three.
Take three.
Take three.
You know what? I'll keep it.
Okay. Is this on?
Are we doing this right here?
Hold on, it's focusing.
Is it? Is it recording?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm camera shy.
It's probably really awkward.
Like what's the theme? What's been the theme of the vlog so far? Please tell me you're not filming right now. It's really embarrassing when I have nothing to say and I'm just rambling.
Talking about this year 2022.
This is just gonna suck. No, I expected some more like pep. Yeah.
We have nothing to offer.
No.
This is a real turn of events. Very unfortunate, but we're curious to see how this ends.
He's been voted off the island.
Can I keep that joke in?
Pretty diabolical of you.
When you watch it back, it's like...
Don't pass out.
I broke my wrist in 2 places.
I don't need vegetables.
I can't parallel park.
Oh, Lord.
I also felt like I had to throw up.
I cannot imagine like Sterling like in his room like reading Twilight.
Every fucking spaghetti.
Literally laying outside the rain yesterday.
I had a really bad Southern cake for lunch. I had 2 eggs. I had a sleeve of Oreos and an ice cream stick.
Like before practice.
Practice at 5 o'clock today, Julian. Yeah, dude.
No.
Something go away before practice. No one got worse. I'm drinking a ginger ale right now.
Right, what did we learn?
This is the most humbling experience. You sit here and you go, I can do it. And all of a sudden you see, oh fuck. You're not getting rid of me too soon. 66%.
Hey, that's above 50.
That's fine. Good job.
Let me tell you, we're going to the top. Victory day, let's go! Let's go!
I'm the best cornhole player there ever is.
Looking back, maybe. We love where you
Be
lie.
beautiful, be amazing.
Silly goofy move.
Juju Smudge, thank you for teaching me how to... Put that on a t-shirt.
T-minus 30 seconds from picking up the puppy!
What is your favorite memory that you have made this past year?
I didn't have one. I actually remember that exact moment, being asked that and struggling to come up with one. As embarrassing as it is to admit, being 100% grateful 100% of the time is really hard. And that sounds stupid because there are a million things to be grateful for in every second of every day, obviously. But don't we all kind of struggle with it sometimes? Don't we sometimes wish that we weren't in this present moment and instead back in what we call the good old days? Or maybe we're sitting here trying to wish away any of the unpleasantness of right now just to get right to the good stuff ahead. I guess I'm trying to say that it's difficult for me to be grateful for the little things when life gets hard. And that's okay, because I'm working on it. I think we're all working on it. Because sometimes it's hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel when you have sunglasses on. It's hard to see the beauty of a flower field in the pitch black at night. I could describe 2022 in a million different ways, but I think the best analogy that I came up with was this year being that one teacher that you have in elementary school. You know, that one that everyone's terrified of because they think they're mean. But in reality, they really do have your best interest, and if you try hard and work with them, you'll see how much they really do care about your growth. I think there's a beauty in the fact that nothing stays the same forever, that change is going to happen whether we like it or not. I used to be terrified of change, but the reality is that it allows us to experience life to the fullest extent, and thankfully for none of our worst moments to be our last. This year, I got caught up in the technicalities of life, and I wasn't as present in every moment as I would have liked to be. But that doesn't mean I didn't have moments of presence. The moments where I was led to connections and experiences of a lifetime. This year, I dyed my hair back dark, thank God. I also broke my wrist, and I did get a cast for the first time, but the best part was that it was hot pink and all of my friends got to sign it. I applied for my dream job, something younger me would have never had the confidence to even conceive, and I learned to love lacrosse again, which I will forever be grateful for. I took some awesome pictures, and I explored. A lot.
But can you believe this shit?
I found love in so many different places I would have never thought to have found it, especially when I was forcing myself to believe it exists. Because it does. Just sometimes you gotta look a little harder. And I learned. A lot. I learned about the operations of spaceships and the importance of presence in every moment, even when it's hard. I learned how to cook, kinda, and what it is that I'm truly passionate about. I learned the history of Fred DC for the first time and actually read the pamphlet they give you. I learned that talking to your plants does in fact help them grow, and that the prettiest and pinkest sunsets, when the sky seems nothing but warm, or actually in the wintertime, when the world couldn't feel more cold. I learned about unforeseen metaphors in movies and how gratitude for a singular beam of light or a brightly colored door can make any bad day a great one. And I found myself. And I kept finding myself. I kept discovering who I am because, like I said before, change and therefore growth is inevitable. I kept discovering what it is that I care about, and I care about the small moments. I care about every single second that I get to experience of this life. And it sucks that this year was one for learning and remembering the fact that I do care about them, that I need the small moments. I learned that making these videos isn't out of a desire to entertain, but as a practice of gratitude for all that I get to experience. And I'm sorry that this isn't my usual life is great and look at all that I've done recap. But it's times like this that really make me look back at what I've accomplished and realize that life is great, but only if you appreciate every moment. Only if you let life be all that it really is.
Big dubs this year, big dubs.
Keep it PG.
Always going somewhere. Yeah, I'm living fast, 90 miles an hour. No brakes, all gas. If I die tomorrow, don't be dressed in black. Need a couple favors instead of feeling sad. Tell my mom I loved her, yeah, my daddy too, and to all my lovers, my words were true. Hey, everybody on the floor, two-step and say no more. Oh, everybody in the back, jump up and clap your hands. Celebrate what we had. Celebrate what we had. I walk pirates headless, have a big parade, dressed up and going nowhere, dancing around my grave. No surprise I'm leaving, we all gotta go. Might make it to 100, but then I'm ready for sure. Tell my kids I love them, and my grandkids too. All my great-grandchildren, love what you do. Hey, everybody on the floor, two-step and say no more. Oh, everybody in the back, jump up and clap your hands. Celebrate what we had. Celebrate what we had. Celebrate what we had. Always going somewhere. Celebrate what we had. Celebrate what we had. 90 miles an hour. No brakes, all gas.
Thank you. That's enough. Can you stop it?
So cringy.
I don't know, whatever you want to call them.
Hello, all my Tripp fans. This is your captain speaking. Just make sure you like and subscribe.
Okay, great. Okay, let's go.